what's up? So we made it to Target. Let's get ready to shop. First thing first, we're going to start out with some of the dental care. Your teeth is definitely one of the first things that people pay attention to when they first meet you. So let's head over to that section and we can start our shopping trip. So I do have a lot of the things I'm going to pick up today on my phone. It's always good to keep a list when you go shopping. That way you don't overshop or just end up picking a whole bunch of unnecessary things, and also so you don't forget what the heck you came in the store for. So we're gonna first start off with dental. So a couple of my favorites, let me show y'all, hang on. So these two right here are my absolute favorite toothpastes. The first one is, it's really inexpensive too. Let's see, it's $2.99. I think it's even cheaper at Walmart, but it's just the Crest baking soda and peroxide whitening toothpaste, and I think that it does work really well. And even though it does have baking soda in it, it's not that abrasive, so it's not damaging to the teeth. The other one that I use is the Crest 3D. I think this also works really well if you're trying to get a white smile. A couple of, like, I would say that Crest definitely, like, that's one of the brands that I stick to a lot when it comes to dental care, because I use their toothpaste, their whitening strips, and those whitening strips work really well. I'll show you guys the ones I use, and they last a really long time. So I still have the box that I'm using. So I usually use this box right here. It has a total of 19 treatments. You end up doing one, you know, once a week, twice a week, whatever the case is, they're still going to last you a really long time. So that's one product that I definitely recommend, along with those two toothpastes. As far as those toothpastes, it's based off your preference. I know some people don't like that taste of the baking soda and hydrogen peroxide. Alrighty, now that we have our toothpaste, we got one essential down. The other essential I would definitely say when it comes to dental care is having a good mouthwash, and of course a good toothbrush is always comes highly recommended. The toothbrush that I currently have is a spin brush from Amazon, so I'll link that down below just in case you guys are interested. But I think that most spin brushes are made alike, so it really doesn't matter that much. I don't think you have to invest into a super expensive spin brush, but I'll definitely say switch over from that boring regular toothbrush. It's not doing you any justice. So next we're going to move over to the mouthwashes. So the mouthwash that I use, one thing about me, I really don't like to use Listerine. It's always been something that makes my gums swell, so I steer away from it. So when I found out about the ThoroughBreath brand, I was super excited. So I've been using that for about a year now. So it's been going pretty well. The two that I use are, one, the Fresh Breath. I think this definitely works. It doesn't have that super alcohol-y, like stingy taste that Listerine has. It's more of a natural soothing effect. I also use the one for teeth whitening in combination with the Crest strips that I use 1 to 2 times a week. I also then go in with the whitening ThoroughBreath, and I think that hi.
I'm sorry, I just think that's so cool.
Yeah, it's the Sony sorry. Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to keep consistent. It was so nerve-wracking coming in. I'm like, people can hear me, but you got to take a chance though.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate you following me. Have a good night. Thanks. When I whiten my teeth, either with the Crest strips, either 1 to 2 times a week, I like to go in afterwards with the whitening mouthwash. I think that it has a really good effect as far as keeping your teeth from getting stained. And then after that, that's when I'll switch around the coconut oil, and I think that that's like a really good combination to keep your teeth, get your teeth white and keep them white. So that would be the end of our dental care, because that's really all it takes. You got your toothpaste, a good toothbrush, and some good mouthwash, and you're golden. And the Crest strips are kind of that extra bonus if you want to add that on. Alrighty guys, so moving right along, my favorite freaking section of the store, body care. I live for body care. I live for body washes, because it's like you can never really have too much now, can you? So the body washes that I like to pick, I mostly stick with the Method brand. They have amazing scents. So the ones that I've been getting lately, the last one I got was this Berry Balance. Let me see. I don't know if I want to get it again. It smells really good, but I don't know. So I typically get either this purple one or this white one or this one. So I'm still debating which one I'm going to get today. I'll probably have a scent test and see. That smells really good. This one is Simply Nourish. It's coconut, rice milk, and shea butter. I like that one a lot. They also have this chamomile one. It's called When Down. It has chamomile, starflower, and blue lavender. I didn't even know blue lavender was a thing, because doesn't lavender by definition mean purple? But that smells really good too. No one's picking up this pure peach, but I have a friend that says it's like her absolute favorite scent. Oh, I don't like that. I see why nobody's picking it up. Okay, I think this time I'm going to get the Wine Down, just because I wanted to get it last time, but I didn't. So I'm going to end up getting this one this time, guys. Alrighty, so what I like to do, I like to get one that just smells good, and then I also like to have a body wash that has really good benefits. So the body wash that I want to pick up today, I used it, so it's going to be another restock item. This one is the Perfector Salicylic Acid Body Wash by Natrium. I had this, I think it does really well. So I had a couple of new scars on my body, and I was using this for a couple of weeks, and I could definitely see a difference in both the texture and helping it fade. So this is one product that I really like, so I'm definitely restocking on that. But Natrium also does have a lot of other body washes within like that same realm, just depending on like what your specific needs are. So they have the one that's the salicylic acid. They also have this brightening vitamin C one. They have this one for sensitive skin, and they have a multivitamin. I think all of them are really good, but the salicylic acid one is my favorite so far. So I'm gonna get those two, and then let's see. They didn't used to have a lot of like native products here. They do now. And I remember around Christmas time they had like a whole bunch of really good scents. I'm trying to find a smaller packet of this dial though, but I love using just the regular antibacterial dial. I think it's really good for like removing extra bacteria, which can lead to odor. So I think this is really good for that, having a nice antibacterial soap. That's always a must for me. I like to go in with that before I go in with any of my other body washes. So this is, I like to use a bar soap, you know, something good for the skin, and then something that just smells good. So I think we're all set on the body wash for now. On to the next section to discuss is razors. So when it comes to razors, I'm not too picky. I think when it gets to a certain point, they're all alike, and it doesn't really matter if you go brand name or generic. So the razors that I like to use are these razors right here. Anything basically 5-blade that has some kind of like smoothing strip, it's going to work perfect. And I think that smoothing strip is definitely the most important part. You'll see it on a lot of things that are marked either sensitive, and a lot of the like Venus products has it, but you'll find it on the generic brands too. And that smoothing really like takes you a long way, and that's why personally I don't end up using shaving cream. I haven't used shaving cream in years because I really don't need it. In addition, if you use something like Bronner's soap or any kind of soap that kind of foams up really well, you really don't need shaving cream like that realistically. So yeah, those are my favorite razors. If I don't get that, again, I'll probably just get one of the ones from Venus. Body's favorite lotion, but rightfully so. She smells so freaking good. When I say vanilla cashmere, it smells exactly like vanilla cashmere. Like, this is something like, I don't know, the first time that I put this on, I was like, it smelled good at the store, but when I put it on my whole body, I was like, oh. And I still smelled like it the next morning. So it's definitely long lasting. I typically use the vanilla cashmere one, but they do have a couple of other scents. Down. They do have a couple of other really good scents. Like another one that I see that everyone tends to love is the pomegranate raspberry. So I do remember smelling the pomegranate raspberry one, but I haven't smelled the coconut waters one. So for right now, I'm just going to be sticking with Old Trusty, which is the vanilla cashmere, and that's everybody's favorite. Next up, we have the Jergens Ultra Healing. This product right here, I've been using this since I was a kid, and that's when I stopped being ashy. So this is definitely just a really good base moisturizer. It's not really too heavy, but it has a lot of really good things in it. It has vitamin C, vitamin E, B5. So I find that it is very moisturizing, and if you're just looking for something that doesn't have like a strong scent, because I know that every night you may not want to smell like vanilla cashmere, you know, or you might want to layer your own perfumes or other lotions on. So this is a really good base that doesn't smell too strong, but it gets you super moisturized. So this is my girl right here. Since we're already on the topic of body care, let's move right along to deodorants. Y'all, deodorants, I don't know, it can be tricky, and if you find the one, you basically just stick with it, right? So a couple of my favorite deodorants, I recently did try the Native brand. I've been using that. So I typically use the lilac and tea tree, but they have a ton of great scents. But in order to use aluminum-free deodorant, you do have to detox your armpits between using standard deodorant and switching over to that. And that that transition can kind of be unpleasant. I typically like to instead stick with Secret. I've used them for a while. I know I've heard mixed opinions on it, but typically that's what I like to stick with. And this is the one that I use right now. It's super basic, but I think when it comes to your underpits, especially for me, I like to stay basic. So I use the pH Balance, and this is in the scent Powder Fresh. Again, very basic. I don't need any scents. I don't need anything fancy under there. So that's the one I'm gonna stick with. But yeah, I'm kind of getting a little bit excited. We're getting close to my favorite section of the store, which is more like the self-care, the extra stuff, you know, the bath stuff, all of that kind of little stuff. That is where I thrive. That's my favorite because it's so unnecessary, but it makes you feel good. So why not? So a couple of the things I'm going to be picking up are things so I can do a bubble bath. I'm super excited. Alrighty guys, so this right here is actually one of my favorite brands. Everything they have smells so freaking good. I've used their body wash in the past, but today I'm going to be using their bath bombs. I just smelled these. They smell so freaking good, y'all. And it's only $14.99 for 6 of them, so that's not a bad deal. Lately, I've been obsessed with this brand, Natrium, and look, things are 20% off, so that's pretty exciting. So a couple of things that I wanted to pick up. I do have some of this already, like I have the niacinamide cleansing jelly. So this time, this is going to be another repurchase. I'm going to get the benzoyl peroxide cream cleanser, and it's just as the name sounds. It's a cream cleanser. If you put water on it, it turns into more of a foamy texture as opposed to like just a cream. So I do like how it turns, and I think that it's had great effects. It's really been a good product for me as far as like maintaining breakouts, like especially when I'm wearing makeup and stuff like that. So I really like that, and I'm going to be sticking with it. Another product that I need more of is the Natrium niacinamide and zinc mix. I typically use the one from The Ordinary, but I don't think that there's much difference between this one and the one from The Ordinary. So I'm going to be purchasing that just because Natrium has been doing me pretty well lately. And those are the only two that I'm going to be getting from Natrium today. And I think that's it for our skincare. I'm pretty loaded on skincare, so I didn't have much stuff to restock for on that end. And I'm trying to stay away from the makeup aisle. All right, you guys, so luckily I still have 2 bottles of the Mayel growth oil at my house because I kind of got into like the wave a little bit early and I caught them on Black Friday. But y'all, just as I suspected, I came to the store just to look, just to see. Get ready for nothing. For nothing, you girl. And there's not, I know not that many were there in the first place, but still, I'm not surprised that it's sold out. Yeah guys, so we're moving right along. We are almost done shopping. Every day these companies come out with new stuff, so it's kind of hard like to debate, okay, what do I need, what don't I need? But that's why I'm here, y'all. That's why I'm here to tell y'all what is it that you actually need, because having a good self-care and body care skincare routine isn't hard. You just need to find a good set of products that work really well for you. So that's why your girl is here to help narrow it down for you. I'll give you a couple of options if it doesn't work for you. If it does, I got you. Hey guys, what's poppin'? So we made it home from Target, and I just want to quickly show you guys some of the things that I got. Girl was looking at everything. My hands was all over the place, but I'm like, Focus, baby, focus. So anyways, so here's some of the stuff that I ended up picking up. I did get the TheraBreath. I got both of them. I got the whitening one, and I also got the Fresh Breath one. Since I do whiten my teeth like once to twice a week with Crest strips, I like to use the whitening one when I do that, and then on the other days, I'll just use the Fresh Breath one. I also picked up some bio oil. If you know, you know. This right here is the absolute truth. It's super great for fading scars, so if you haven't checked it out, definitely. Some Thayer's toner, just the original one. And if you know, this is this is not gonna be used on my face. Using this on something else. Next, I also picked up this benzoyl peroxide cream cleanser from Natrium. I used this before, so this is definitely a restock. And this, I really like this. I was really skeptical about it when I first tried it, but having used it and now I'm on my second bottle, I do wear makeup for like a whole day. I can kind of feel like my skin like screaming at me. So this is really good for kind of like calm my skin down, making sure that like the next morning I'm not gonna have any breakouts. I also picked up the micellar cleansing jelly. I've used this for a couple of years now and I really like it. This along with the Natrium makeup removing balm. It's like in a purple container. I have it here, but it's not part of this like haul. So yeah, between that and this, you guys, I'm telling you, if you need to take off your makeup, this is the stuff. Like truly, like you put a little bit in your hand and then you begin to like, you know, massage it into your face. Y'all, the makeup will melt away, like I'm telling you guys. So anywho, yeah, it's really not that serious. I also picked up the Vaseline body oil. This stuff is super good when you get out of the shower like late at night and put some of this on after you put on your lotion. Girl, you just be feeling, I don't know, it be making me feel sexy. That's all I know. But yeah, this stuff love it. Or if like you guys go if you try to take like bikini pictures or anything and you want your body to look super nice, or like just anytime like the summer when you really want to have like that glistening effect, that's also super good for that. Gosh, I just wanted to feel this, so I already took the wrapper off of it. But this one, it has these little rubber things in the center, so I actually have to go read the break. You guys, I don't know why this thing is so freaking hard to find, because literally every time I go to Target, I end up getting like the last one or the last two, whatever. But this stuff is so hard to find, and it's only this scent really. The pomegranate scent is always there, but it's really the vanilla cashmere, girl. Like, be so for real. This stuff smells amazing. Like on it, and it's really not like, it's really not that expensive, especially for like how good it smells. Super good. Alrighty, I also restocked on some CeraVe. This is just the standard one. I also use the salicylic acid one, but I still have some of that. But I'd be running through the original one, so I restocked on that. Super good, would highly recommend that. I also got some stuff for a bubble bath. And I'm in a relaxing mood. It's so easy to create like an ambiance within your space. So I'm definitely going to take advantage of that this year. So I picked up some stuff for a bubble bath. I got some Dr. Teal's. I got the pink Himalayan salt. So that's definitely a vibe. I also got their bubble bath Epsom salt. I think this is the, yeah, soothing and sleep one. So I'm also only gonna use this at night really, but they also have one that's just relaxing. So that one, I'm sure if you're not trying to get sleepy, you should use that. But lastly, I have these bath bombs. Love this brand. Oh my God. That smells so good, y'all. Oh my God, I forgot how good these smelled. Oh my God, that smells amazing. I got this in the lavender cloud. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to use these. They smell so freaking good. Oh shoot. Okay. Anyways, how do you say it? Frenchy. Being Frenchy. You guys definitely came through with this one. Definitely, because this smells freaking amazing. So I can't wait to use that later tonight. But yeah, y'all. So that is basically it. That is everything that I got from Target today. Most of it was just restocking. I didn't want to go in there and spend too much. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the beginning of my YouTube journey, but I definitely want to be consistent, and I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching.